get them into more stable. We're just doing a plea to the community to help us identify housing for our largest families.
Lumke says they're in need of 4 3 to 5 bedroom units between now and next Thursday. If you would like to help out, you can find more information on our website, NBC26.com. In Alloway, Jenna Bree, NBC 26.
Another local news we're following tonight. Local grocery stores are experiencing shortages as supply chain disruptions continue into another year. NBC 26's Noelle Friel shows us how supply chain issues are leaving shelves empty.
From cough drops to cereal to cat and dog food, the supply chain crisis means that grocery stores don't know what they'll have in stock or when. And they say the situation has only grown worse in recent weeks. We spoke to Tadek's Econo Foods in Brilliant, where management says the store has been dealing with supply chain issues throughout the pandemic, but they're seeing even more shortages in recent weeks. Supply chain disruptions, like a shortage of truck drivers, mean that suppliers aren't able to fill the grocery store's orders, and the recent surge of the Omicron variant has only slowed things down even more. Some of the store's items that are currently in short supply include things like over-the-counter medicine and frozen foods. It's also difficult to find different flavors of certain products as brands focus in on producing their best sellers.
I've gone, from orders of 1,000 pieces, and I'm only getting 250 of those pieces.
As the store continues to deal with supply chain issues, management is asking customers to have patience. In Brilliant, Noelle Friel, NBC 26.
Noelle, thank you. NBC 26 is your official Packers station. In Packers news today, the All-Pro team was announced and some Packers players made the cut. NBC 26 sports reporter John Miller joins us live now. And John, how many were named to the team?
Yeah, Nina, 3 players were named. The NFL Honors Award ceremony isn't until February 10th, but for the #1 seed Green Bay Packers, the accolades have started to come in. 3 members of the Green and Gold right behind me here were named to the AP First Team All-Pro. Wide receiver Davante Adams was a shoo-in. He was unanimously voted in and is the first Packers receiver to make it back-to-back first-team All-Pro selections since Sterling Sharp in 1992 and 93. And the man who passes him the ball and front-runner for league MVP, Aaron Rodgers, was named to the first team for the 4th time in his career. Fun fact, every single time he's done so, he was also the league MVP. Inside linebacker Devondre Campbell has had a career year with the Packers and is the first Green Bay inside linebacker to make the first team since Pro Football Hall of Famer Ray Nitschke in 1966. And the Packers had practice off today and they eagerly await to find out who they will play next weekend. Nina?
Interesting fun fact with Aaron Rodgers named to the team and as MVP. We'll see how that plays out this year. Thank you, John. Let's take a live look from our Green Bay Tower cameras. We start to slip into the cold on this January Friday night. It is time for a quick check on our weather now. I send it over to Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland, who joins us live. Are we in for a chilly weekend, Cam?
We are, Nina, and earlier today you could see on the tower cam that we had some snow and some wind. Take a look at the time lapse. That was the cold air pouring in from the north, and it's actually coming in from a northeasterly direction. So along with the cold, we're getting some lake effect snow as well. And as you take a look at the radar tonight, you can see we've got this band of lake effect snow right now from roughly the Fox Valley south and east, and it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay there throughout the night into tomorrow, on and off lake effect snow from roughly the Fox Valley towards the lakeshore. Most spots probably seeing a dusting to a couple of inches, but locally higher amounts are possible. Temperatures by tomorrow morning getting into the single digits. Nina?
All right, Cam, thank you. Well, once again, you're going to be able to try free fishing in the state of Wisconsin this weekend. Might be a good weekend to do it. You're allowed to fish without a license or a trout stamp. The bait shop owner on Shawano Lake told us the more people should get out there and try ice fishing.
Get out of the house, especially in the winter. Everybody always says they're so cooped up in the house. It's one way to get out. And usually there's enough people around and other people to talk to and visit with. So it's more almost in a way like a party.
The DNR wants to remind anglers to always check local ice conditions before venturing out. New developments tonight. A Wisconsin judge ruled today that Darrell Brooks Jr., who is accused of plowing his SUV through a Waukesha Christmas parade, killing 6 people and injuring dozens more, will stand trial. The court found probable cause to send his case for trial on 77 charges, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. 39-year-old Brooks would face mandatory life prison if he's convicted on even 1 count. Brooks's arraignment is set for February 11th. We told you earlier this week that the Red Cross is facing a national blood shortage, but now area hospitals are impacted. Staff at Bellin Health say they are 1 emergency transfusion away from enacting contingency protocols to preserve their supply, protocols they were forced to draft during the pandemic.
I have been an ER doc 35 years, and I've never encountered a situation that came up last June where we had to think about what we would do if we don't have enough blood.
Now what you're seeing is new footage from the Navy doctors working to help out at Bellin. We're going to have more on this story coming up tonight on NBC 26 News at 6. When we return here at 5, our weather roller coaster has been taking a dive into those colder temperatures. Just how cold is it going to get? Well, your forecast is up next. And how rising mortgage rates are driving some buyers out of the housing market. That's still ahead. Stay with us.
And now your weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland.
Well, after a January thaw that lasted 2 days, temperatures were much colder today, 20 to 25 degrees colder to be exact, and the colder weather is here to stay. Let's take a look at your 7-day temperature trend. Highs tomorrow will only be in the lower to mid-teens. Our normal high is in the mid-20s. We'll see lower to mid-20s return on Sunday and Monday, a brief warm-up on Tuesday, and then even colder weather is going to move in for Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Well, as I mentioned earlier, that colder air is coming in on a northeast wind. It is currently 6 degrees in Ephraim. We've got 8 in Oconto. Farther south and west, temperatures are mainly in the teens, including Green Bay, where it's 11 degrees, but we've got northeast winds gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour. We can see the tower cam shaking around earlier with the time lapse in Appleton. It is 12 degrees, but once again, when you factor in those gusty winds, it feels much, much colder out there. Wind chills right now mainly in the single digits below zero, and that northeast cold wind coming in off the relatively warmer waters of Lake Michigan, producing some lake effect snow here from Door County south to Sheboygan County and then west towards the Fox Valley. And this area of lake effect snow is going to kind of wiggle north and south just a little bit as we head throughout the night into tomorrow morning. Generally, it looks like a dusting to a couple of inches from the Fox Valley towards the lakeshore, but some locally higher amounts in excess of 4 inches are possible if we can get some heavier lake effect snow to develop and then basically stay in the same spot. Now, as you take a look at your weather alert graphic tonight, you can see we have no weather alerts here across northeast Wisconsin, but there is a pretty significant storm passing just to our west. Winter storm warnings for parts of Minnesota and Iowa, where the snow is really going to be piling up throughout the night into tomorrow. Some spots could see around a foot of snow, and then that storm is going to turn into a nor'easter as it moves up the eastern seaboard late Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But more importantly for us, it's the colder weather that is settling south from Canada. It's going to be here tomorrow as well. Temperatures running about 10 to 15 degrees below normal for this time of year. We'll have a lot of clouds out there, but some breaks of sunshine, especially north and west of the Fox Valley. And once again, we'll be looking at that threat for a few lake effect snow showers or flurries from time to time. Overnight lows will be in the single digits. Wind chills will be below zero. Those winds will gradually come down as we move past midnight towards daybreak. Tomorrow, clouds mixing with some spotty sunshine. Once again, a snow shower or a flurry possible, especially east of the lakeshore and probably probable right along the shoreline of Lake Michigan, where additional accumulations are possible. My 3-degree guarantee for tomorrow is 15. If I can hit that high within 3 degrees, we will donate $100 to Bridge the Gap for Autism, and we did that on Wednesday. As you take a look at the 7-day forecast, you can see temperatures will warm up here as we head into Tuesday, upper 20s, on and off light chances for some snow or flurries, not a big deal. And then what is a big deal is another shot of really cold air coming in Wednesday into Thursday. Nina?
The January roller coaster continues. Cameron, thank you. Coming up right after the break, we're taking a look at how the economy is bouncing back after being hit hard by the pandemic. Another roller coaster we're talking about coming up next. Covering America tonight, the number of Americans applying for unemployment is at its highest since before the holidays. The Labor Department released the new numbers today. It saw 23,000 more jobless